Hello, this is Gavin from Bent Knee, and we're here today in Chicago at the lovely Bottom Lounge. We're out on tour supporting our buddies in VOLA, and the great chaps in Wheel are also on this tour. And what do you say we take a look at the van? So, up here in the front of the van, as you can see, I'm sitting in the passenger seat. We refer to this as riding Chewbacca, or riding Chewie, for obvious reasons. And, you know, the job of the person riding Chewie is to really do whatever the driver needs. You know, if the driver requests a change in music, you know, you type in the artist, all of that. And of course, back there is the driver's seat. We have a good buddy of ours. You can actually probably see him through that window right there, checking his phone. That's Matt. He's our merch guy and driver. He does the lion's share of the driving. And we all cycle around up here, keeping him comfy, cheering him on, things like that. Let's see. As for any special rules or things of the front, just generally stay awake. Or if you need to, you know, if you like for instance today, I was a little sleepy in the afternoon while we were barreling down the road. So I said, "Hey, are you good if I nap a little bit?" And you know, just gotta, you know, you're here to comfort the driver in this seat. As for entertainment on this tour, up here in the front, the driver chooses, you know, has final say of what's being played. Matt has a monster playlist, gigantic playlist of all sorts of things. There have been a couple. Today, actually, there were, I think, 3 or 4 different Tom Waits songs spanning all eras. You had Old 55, you had Come On Up to the House, I think Hoist That Rag, too. Stuff like that, stuff like a couple of drive-by trucker songs, a band called Bicycle, which is, I know Bigfoot and an alien are in that band, and they're pretty wild. So if you haven't checked out Bicycle, check them out. Vince put on some Joe Satriani to kind of remind him of his high school days. Made it a couple songs in, and was properly reminded, and then we put on some other things. And also up here we've got our various, this is Courtney's coffee mug. Actually, I believe tea. I believe she's been drinking a lot of yerba mate lately. Some Advil I bought today. You know, being on the road, cramping up in a van all the time, you get a little achy. So you take some Advil. And then Matt's lovely coffee mug, replete with some wonderful stickers. You got Stone Cold Steve Austin there. I like this cool shark. Nice luchador mask. A lot of fun stuff. Yeah, we've got let's see, water. We've got a cable here. Plug in the phone. It also helps connect the phone to the navigational display. And I've actually never, what's in here? Oh, hey, look at this. Wow, I wonder if we brought these. What is this? This might have just been in the van beforehand. I don't know. We got a strange plastic contraption. And then, you know, if you're gonna go out on the road, you at some point should get yourself a handful of plastic cutlery. It's gonna help you. It's gonna be great. You know, there are bands who are able to do the more sustainable, reusable forks on the road. We tried, and some of us lost them. Some of us lost them. We had a van wreck a couple of years ago that I think was the casualty of some of them, and then some of them just got eaten by the tour monster. So one thing that is new to this tour is Courtney bought some markers. I forget the exact name of them. And Courtney has been writing our schedule on the window, which is a very, it's been a very helpful thing. You know, if anyone has any questions about what time sound check is or anything like that, just turn your head, look at the window, and ba-bam, it's there. So here we have a lovely bag of food. It's been in the car or it's been traveling with us. We don't leave it in the car. We take it into the hotels at night, put it in the fridge. Lovely bag of food made for us by our friend Lenny in New York. Every time we go through New York, Lenny cooks us up an amazing feast and is just a lovely guy. If you're seeing this, Lenny, Yeah, he made fried chicken. We finished the fried chicken today. He's made some lovely hummus. You can see there's a little bit of hummus left. And there's some pita, some lovely pita. My favorite, and they've been kind of tossed around a bit, but some lemon bars. Yeah, so it's, you know, it's super helpful having a good amount of food like that on the road. There are 5 of us in the touring party now, 4 of us in the band, and then our merch guy driver, Matt. So yeah, there's of course the driver and then Chewy. And then it's kind of a whoever wants to sit where they sit kind of thing, you know, for these back 2 rows. Sometimes it'll be 2 people up here, 1 person in that back corner. Sometimes it'll be someone in that back corner, someone in this chair, and then 1 person up here. Just kind of depends on moods and, you know, if someone wants to be closer to, because as you can see, there are USB ports over there that, you know, if someone needs a little juice for the phone, something like that, you know, it just kind of, it changes. A pillow, some members of the band bring pillows with them on the road. Hotel pillows are, let's just say that they vary in quality from hotel to hotel. And we're not staying at fancy hotels. We're, you know, 2 stars. Yeah, so, and then as we move further back here, we've got a pair of Sennheiser headphones that belongs to me, just kind of around. A lovely coffee thermos that needs, at this point, a good washing. It's been about a day, and I need to scrub that out. And then here, a wonderful fan of ours by the name of Chris brought us a bunch of beers yesterday that we, you know, after the show back at the hotel, enjoy one. Let's see, we've got a box back here, Penn Brewery. It's been a long day. Yeah, and then, you know, we've got assorted hoodies and things around the van. So yeah, so that's the inside cabin. Let's take a look at the old back. All right, so back here is where all the luggage and stuff goes, and the gear. The gear is inside at the moment because we play in a little while, and we're traveling relatively light. Wheel and us in Bent Knee are sharing a drum kit on this tour. So Wheel's carrying it, so we don't have a kit to lug around, but we've got, you know, merchandise, our suitcase. This is my suitcase. It has all my tourly possessions in it. Let's see, we got a little lap work board in case you need to, you know, get a little work done in the old van. Merch racks for when the venue doesn't have them and we need to have them. Good case of water. It's very important to stay hydrated on the road. So not all of us in the band are very spatially aware. Courtney, on the other hand, singer and keyboard player, bass player, is fantastic at packing the van. She packs the van amazingly. If I was to pack the van, I would get 1 suitcase in, van would be stuffed. But when it's packed, it looks like it was built that way when it was packed. And it's not, you know, it's not a massive amount of stuff. Like, it doesn't, you know, tower up super high. There is always one point on tour where Vince and myself think, you know what, we could probably do this, and we try and we fail. That actually hasn't happened in a while. You can find us bentkneemusic.com. That's the general website. We're also Bent Knee Music on most of the big social media things, Instagram, Facebook. We don't really do Twitter anymore on account of the fact that it is a terrible place. Threads, we could give Threads a try as a society, maybe, I don't know. We're there. I haven't posted there in a long time, but we're on it. Patreon, there we're just Bent Knee. We love consistency. But yeah, check out our music on anywhere you find music that you enjoy, the Spotify, the Apple Music, the YouTube, Bandcamp, some record shops. We put out a song called Lawnmower back in May. There's another new song coming soon that we haven't really you know, announced the name and stuff yet, but it's, you know, we're putting the vibes out there. New song coming soon. Check it out. Stay tuned to all of our social media and what have you for details.